Residents at the Winds of Oak Ridge apartment in CHICKASHA are still walking around in disbelief after tornadoes ripped through their complex Tuesday evening.
You're numb, just scared. I was just worried about my nieces and my brother. That's all I was worried about. So I don't know.
Images of trees ripped from their roots and a toddler's bed pushed up against a wall that is no longer there. This apartment complex was one of the stops the governor made today as she toured the damage left behind from the storms.
Blew the whole top off that.
Governor Fallin visited with residents and listened as they shared their experiences.
We're going to do everything we can to get you back on your feet. And there's a lot of charities here today, Salvation Army, Red Cross, of course, all of our emergency response personnel. Did you have any renter's insurance?
Yep.
Fantastic. Good job. Well, I'm so sorry. I'm glad everybody's safe. Glad you're doing all right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The governor toured the damage zone with the mayor of CHICKASHA, the state's emergency management director, and FEMA officials.
It's tremendous damage that's here in CHICKASHA, and we're so fortunate that we didn't have a loss of life here in this community, because it certainly could have been much worse. And I appreciate the mayor and the Civil Defense Department and all the first responders that did a good job of telling the community in advance that we were in grave danger of having a tornado come through here. And certainly we've lost a lot of property here in this community, whether it's been this apartment complex or the trailer park that got hit so hard. And you've had a lot of businesses that have been hit here in CHICKASHA.
Governor Fallin has already declared a state of emergency for 68 counties in hopes of getting federal dollars as quickly as possible to help with recovery efforts. She says the number of deaths from the storm could have been a lot worse if the weather warnings hadn't been so effective.
The warnings were absolutely essential in saving people's lives, and we're very fortunate in the state of Oklahoma that we have an excellent weather system. Even the mesonettes throughout the state of Oklahoma were able to measure wind velocity and the conditions out, especially in the rural areas of our state.
CHICKASHA's mayor, Hank Ross, says the response to the deadly storms again showed what has become widely known as the Oklahoma Standard.
I was really amazed at the EMS response that we had, not only from CHICKASHA, but the surrounding communities who came in and helped us do all that. So, this is a very tight community. Last night, all the churches opened up their doors. We had plenty of shelter space, and so we'll rebound and be just fine.
Across Oklahoma this evening, there was a lasting sense of the shared trauma the tornado outbreak caused, leaving families grieving for those who died, a little boy who is still missing, and lives that were ripped apart, along with the homes and businesses that lie in ruins. For ONR, I'm Angela Rosecrans.